before, and this is less about the live stream and just more about the VOD. And I know there are alternative methods of going about recording a video, but this is way easier because I just get to do it in real time and I don't even have to worry about it, and it's fine. And fucking hey, if somebody wants to come here and watch this for whatever goddamn reason, fun. Hopefully someone does. A little bit of backstory as to why this is happening. As the title says, currently unemployed and have a lot of more free time than I did when I was employed, and I'm about to go on a pretty big tolerance break as far as my marijuana consumption goes. So this is just kind of a blow off. I have the last of my weed. I have this beautiful Brawl for All tournament set up, and I actually made it yesterday. So I'm really excited for it. I've been thinking about it for an entire day. Some of the matchups were put together with, you know, something resembling a reason or any sense, and some of the matches are just completely fucking random. So I guess we'll just start at the top and go down. We have Hollywood Hogan versus Ivar of the Viking Raiders. L.A. Park versus Smiley Kylie Ray. Kane versus these just look like Asian characters, but this is Toshiaki Kawada. It's the winner is the True Dangerous K. We have Brian Knobbs versus Ricochet. I'll get into why when we get there. Big Van Vader versus Lawrence Taylor, classic WrestleMania 11 rematch. Yes, that was the match. We have Jesus of Nazareth fighting Shlak, and I shouldn't have to explain that to anyone who knows who Shlak is. We have Roman Reigns versus Rocky Johnson. This is Andre the Giant versus Andrew Everett. We have Larry Winters. You know Larry Winters, you love him, right? He's fighting Lance Archer. We're having Dr. Death Steve Williams take on Doink the Clown. Can't remember why. I think there might have been a reason. Gino Hernandez taking on Barry Horowitz, the Chosen One. Fritz Von Erich against Yoshihiro Takayama, who's one of the few people in this tournament with any actual MMA experience. Ultimo Warrior against Ultimate Dragon, in a fun matchup there. We have the Necro Butcher against Haku, should be a slap fight. Big Boss Man versus New Jack. And finally, a battle of the two stiffest men ever, Hawk and Sheamus. And yeah, to say that I'm excited is a bit of an understatement. I'm not very good at editing the settings and stuff like that, so if this winds up just being terrible, I've had the game for not very long, because, you know, work and shit, and I've not played it a lot, so if I'm not as good at tweaking the AI and shit like that as some other people, oh well, no one's gonna watch this anyway. This is for me and like two of my friends, and I just want to run a fun fucking Brawl for All and talk about work. So yeah, let's just get into the first match. I reckon I am more excited than I should be for a fucking shitty video game MMA tournament. I mean, I hope I picked Gruesome Fighting as the match type. I made the tournament while very baked, and the whole gimmick was going to be I would make it baked and play it sober, but why would I do that? Then I'd have to be sober, so. Alright, Mr. Boo is our referee. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can Ivar of the Viking Raiders compete with wrestling legend Hollywood Hogan? Well, he has a couple of advantages. One of them is size. The other one is beard. But also, he's 30 years younger than Hulk Hogan. And if that's not enough for you, he's wearing a fucking helmet. So Hulk Hogan is gonna have to focus his attacks on the body of Warbeard Hansen. I mean, whichever Viking Raider is, I forget their name. Oh, the rules, fuck me. These are 15 5-minute rounds, because I'm not letting this go to a decision. And Hollywood Hogan raining blows onto the helmeted head of Warbeard Hansen has no effect. And this has been a massacre thus far. So, I recently quit my job, as I said, and I was doing work as I was doing housekeeping and floor work, which are the insider terms, I guess, at a long-term stay residential care facility. Good for me for remembering all those words while baked. Another spinning back kick to the Chrome Dome of Hollywood Hogan, wrestling legend. Personal, I don't know if I want to say favorite on Hogan, but I like Hogan, who's applying a camel clutch, wrapping his old withered fingers under the helmet, and applying a bear hug now to Hansen. This game moves fast. I don't know how people commentate this shit. You get into one aspect. And a pile driver onto the helmet. Yes, focus the ass, a much more sensible target. The ass and back. Don't do pile drivers. The man has a fucking helmet. Another massive choke slam from Warbeard Hansen. And yet another massive choke slam, bringing the Hulkster down. What a war. And Hulk Hogan talking shit. Multiple low blows by Hogan. Is that it? Did it end? Okay. And Warbeard Hansen, with a million choke slams and a helmet, is able to defeat Hollywood Hogan. Oh, it's everything I wanted it to be and more. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. 95. What a fight. Oh, I just earned my trophy for gruesome fighting debut. Apparently, I've never played one of those. I will be muting my mic from time to time to cough. I don't have corona. I just have bad lungs. I keep smoking on them, and they're like, "Hey, man, oh shit! L.A. Park versus Smiley Kylie Ray, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, someone is watching. Why are you doing that? Why are you here? Who are you? You probably shouldn't be here. It's probably not for you. But thank you if you're still here. Hope you're ready for personal favorite L.A. Park to see if he can hang with this hip new style of wrestling, you know. And one of the women at the forefronts of this new movement in indie wrestling, Smiley Kylie Ray, hopefully making her MMA debut here to take on L.A. Park. Some respectful, just back and forth wrestling here. Just counters out the ass. What a clinic. These two, you know, it's not like Hogan and what's his face, Hansen. They're gonna fight, or they're not gonna fight. Hogan and Hansen fought. This is gonna be there's a long feeling out process that's gonna have to take place here. A veteran like L.A. Park is gonna want to see what young Kylie Ray is all about here in the dodecagon. I hope I said that right. I can't remember the Fire Pro word. It's not an octagon. I want to say octagon. Kylie Ray with a jawbreaker. Wonder if any of countering the pile driver powerbomb attempt there, and a chin hold. No, LA Park should stop going for Hurricane Runners. Just don't do it. Just keep getting powerbombed. But LA Park's gonna have to change up all of his offense. His skills in Lucha Libre have not translated well into the world of gruesome fighting. And the round ends with a front kick from Kylie Ray. And I love the boo referee because he gets in the corner and then he's just fucking gone. So, wow! And a rolling Yoshi tonic from L.A. Park in the dodecagon, taking Kylie Ray down to the mat. What the fuck is that? That's not an inverted figure. That was a hold. Indian Deathlock. Very impressive from Kylie Ray. And finally, L.A. Park gets the powerbomb, the PK, and gets fucking suplexed. Another powerbomb. Smiley Kylie Ray, though, kicking his ass. holding her own against this veteran of the Dodeca, and she's dead. Kylie Ray has passed away, ladies and gentlemen. L.A. Park will fight Warbeard Hansen in the second round of the Brawl for All tournament. Man, this game's too fucking busy. I'm not gonna get to talk about anything but what's happened in the ring. That was a much better fight than the first one. What the fuck? 89? This game don't know shit. This game don't know a goddamn thing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. I keep saying ladies and gentlemen. There's no one here. Alright. Me in the future. Possibly Dylan. Possibly Gabby or Hayden. Is Kane versus Dangerous K. And if Kane wins, he gets to be the new Dangerous K. Those are the stipulations. I fucking love these guys. This should be fun, right? It's fucking Kawada and Kane. I love these two. Let's fuck. Kane's one of my boys, man. Look, I like to joke. I'll rag on Kane a lot because it's fun too. But Kane's the shit. Kane's way cooler than Undertaker, and it's indisputable. You can't argue Undertaker is a cooler wrestler than Kane. Just like you can't argue that Masao is a cooler wrestler than Kawada. You just, fuck you. Get the fuck out of town. You don't even know what you're talking about. So the Superior Brother of Destruction and the Superior Pillar going at it. Just fucking each other up, as you would expect. Everyone in the crowd, holding a pose, you know, don't got a lot of money. It's crowd animation. Doesn't really matter. I shouldn't be looking over there. I should be looking at the action. Kane hitting drop kicks and shit. Leg drops. Leaving his feet, the big man is. Pretty unusual to do it that much. But, you know, you gotta pull out all the stops in the Dodecagon. This is the Brawl for All, you know. This is a shoot, brother. So, I mean, big man's gonna leave his feet. Bet he wishes there was a top rope to go for the flying clothesline. Maybe he wouldn't be getting his fucking titties chopped into oblivion. Once again, Kawada going the fuck off on Kane, hitting a stalling vertical suplex, walking him to the center of the Dodecagon, I almost said ring, counters in a German, and Kane no-sold the fuck out of it. Get drop kicked again, home skillet. Jesus Christ. It's too much to keep up with. This game, it moves so fast. Unbelievable. I don't know. I have a friend who commentates this shit a lot, and he makes it look easy. Good for him. What a guy. Wow. And I thought that was the finish there. Apparently not. Wow, an exchange from Kane and Kawada. What a fucking fight, son. This is a clinic. And the fucking brainbuster. The DDT. The head drops are coming in. This is a true All-Japan contest now. And the Enziguri, the kick to the head, but Kane won't go down. And the choke slam ends the round of fury as soon as it starts. Kane is now Dangerous K. And my voice sounds like a swamp. Because again, my lungs, they're shitty. What a fucking fight. Give it 100. Give it 100. Fuck, what? Son of a bitch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 1 second, and we are going to get into one of the bouts that I've been most excited for. Brian Knobbs versus Ricochet. Alright, your host Billy Hentai has returned from doing a couple nasty bong rips, ready for Brian Knobbs to take on the one and only Ricochet. Man, This match was inspired by buttholes. I believe these are the only two men in my game, and admittedly I don't have the largest roster, so this will change, but I think these are the only two wrestlers in my game whose buttholes I have laid my eyes upon, and therefore they must do battle against each other. To determine who got the nicer, Ricochet got the nicer asshole. Brian Knobbs, if you've never seen Brian Knobbs' asshole, good. Keep it that way. That shit, that's appalling. Brian Knobbs, though, taking it to Ricochet, as he should, just beating the fuck out of the young man, who, as soon as I say that, is gonna make a comeback, giving it to Brian Knobbs. Man, this should have been a handicap match, but, Brian Knobbs by himself right now, but surely he can beat fucking Ricochet in a fight, right? Brian Knobbs, you're friends with Hulk Hogan, man. Oh, and Hulk Hogan lost to a guy who's currently on the Raw roster, so it's not looking good. The odds are not currently in Brian Knobbs' favor. He takes a little jab and a neck breaker from Ricochet, and the clubbing blows. A neck breaker of his own. Ricochet with the arm drag into the knee drop. And he neck breakers him after the bell like a little bitch. Ricochet getting some comeuppance by getting kneed in the fucking lungs, son. Brian Knobbs battering him up, weakening him for that coronavirus, which is not funny. Please stay inside. Be safe. Another knee to the lung area, and a lariat. A low stomp to the groin from Brian Knobbs. Holy shit. Just kill Ricochet already. Just fucking, he's Ricochet. Kill him. He's not doing no flips. Oh, and a poison Rana from Ricochet. And a two-handed choke slam from Knobbs. Missing the lariat, but coming back with the clubbing blows. I would almost have rather been hit with that lariat. Ricochet, for fuck's sake, run. Get out of here. Brian Knobbs, his asshole is growing in diameter. His confidence is swelling. He's coming for you, and a Pele kick to the back of the head, followed by a flipping senton. Never mind, that was pretty cool. Ricochet, with the fucking wheel kick. Brian Knobbs is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet, moving on. If we've learned anything thus far, it's that the current Raw roster can kick some ass. Excellent. I guess. If you like Raw. Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I didn't unmute my mic? No, I didn't. We're good. Big Van Vader and Lawrence Taylor. WrestleMania 11 rematch. I know what I said. Let's get to it. Now, you're probably thinking, Big Van Vader's got this in the bag. But hear me out. Lawrence Taylor got on football gear. And I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with this. Surely Vader will kill him. And so far it's been a slugfest between the two big men. Missing shots. Boston Crabs from Vader. Overpowering Lawrence Taylor. Clovering the big man. He's fighting back with a back elbow before he just starts getting his ass whipped again. Lawrence Taylor, he says, slow it down, brother. He says, slow it down. And Vader not tolerating the disrespect. Absolutely destroying Lawrence Taylor in the first round, but Lawrence Taylor with a big power slam coming back. He counters the power bomb from Vader. He's done some scouting, but man, how the fuck do you fight Vader? He's Vader, boy. Back and forth now, and Lawrence Taylor getting the better of that exchange. A bitch slap to Vader. He just bitch slapped Big Van Vader to end round one. What a fucking guy. You know, WrestleMania 11. Vader's looking to change the result of that match. A real dark mark on his career. Losing the main event of WrestleMania. Lawrence Taylor. Terrible time. Big Van Vader. But now, someone's gonna get so mad if I keep saying Vader was in the main event of WrestleMania 11. Big Van Vader getting hit with the big slam from Lawrence Taylor, who applies another headlock and gets his ass choke slammed as a result of it. Holy fuck, a massive German suplex, and Lawrence Taylor, ladies and gentlemen, has defeated Vader. That was a cool fight. Fucking big boys slapping meat. It's probably gonna get... Oh, it got an 88. Okay. Man, usually a lot of my matches wind up getting rated 100 by the game. And gruesome fighting so far, as a stipulation, seems incapable. But up next is another one of those that I've been looking forward to. No God, only Shlak, but the Son of God. That's a different story. And now, Shlak might have to atone for his many sins as he steps into the Dodecagon against Jesus of Nazareth. Shlak has headbutted Jesus. Shlak has overpowered Christ. Christ fighting back with a snapmare. Oh, and a Kamigoye from Jesus Christ! This is getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. Christ with a flurry of blows and some overhand chops, some backhand chops, but Shlak overpowering the force of good, as he always does. Crazy motherfucker. Smoked a pound of crack before the bout. And Shlak with a fall-away slam onto Jesus Christ. And a deadlift German suplex. And Christ really on the ropes here, but he fights back and some real slaps bring Shlak down to the ground. And a fucking Gonzo Kamigoye! Shlak no-sells Jesus! Motherfucker! Northern Lariat ends the first round, but Jesus coming back for more. He knows he has to eliminate Shlak here before he can do more harm. If Shlak, I feel this is Billy Hentai's official prediction and a spinning crucifix. Oh, what the? So much has happened, I can't even keep up. But your host, Billy Hentai's official prediction is that if Shlak can defeat Jesus Christ, then Shlak will defeat everyone and win the Brawl for All tournament. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'm pulling for my Lord and Savior with another kneeling pile driver. Stop it! And Shlak returning it to Jesus! What a fight! A running power slam, and Jesus is rocked, but another pile driver. Holy. And a Liger Bomb from Shlak. A DDT from Jesus just beat Shlak with a DDT. Jesus Christ has defeated Shlak. All hail. Motherfucker, dude. The DDT has been redeemed as a finish. So saith the Son of the Lord. Nice. What a fight. I'm so glad Jesus beat Shlak. Shlak beat Jesus. I was going to lose it, though. I was going to lose my absolute mind. But things are about to heat up. We're stepping away from the Lord to take a look tonight at the big dog, Roman Reigns, and his opponent, none other than Rocky Johnson. And the winner gets to be The Rock's dad and move on in the Brawl for All tournament. Rocky Johnson with the belt, with the boots, looking slick. Roman Reigns, I don't know why he had that attire, so I put it on him. Then fighting colors. He's got his hair up. He's ready to fucking brawl, dude. And wow, what a slugfest so far. Just punches and hand bones and gut kicks and power slams from these two absolute alpha motherfuckers. Would hate to meet them in the Dodecagon. Thankfully, I get to sit here and smoke weed and just talk about it as they continue to and a straight punch from Rocky Johnson. That was beautiful. Back and forth now. And Roman Reigns cannot keep up with the biological father of Dwayne the Pepper Johnson. But the big dog can never be put down. The big dog is always in... Holy shit, that was a fucking drop though from Rocky Johnson with a Wow. Rocky Johnson, my pick to win the Brawl for All tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Hentai's official prediction here. Rocky Johnson, tight as fuck with the punches and the slams, but the big dog ending round 1, looking so strong, looking so mean, looking so ready for that push, brother. More short blows from Johnson here as he tries to get something going, but the big dog cocks it up and then does the drive-by and falls asleep on the mat, allowing Rocky Johnson to take back control of this bout. Pounding the back of Roman Reigns' head, but a stiff DDT. Wow, and Roman Reigns has defeated Rocky Johnson with an elbow to the back of the head, and he is now The Rock's father. We're going to take yet another very brief intermission before 96. Roman Reigns continuing to be bloated up here by wrestling journalists and get his SummerSlam matches rated 4 stars, even though they're not that good. Not that I'm knocking Roman Reigns. I actually quite like Roman Reigns in the ring. But that's not important. We're going to take a brief break, and then Andre the Giant is going to meet and then shoot fight his son, Andrew Everett. It's going to be great, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I have returned. I have a joint. I hope that doesn't pick up too much on the mic if I hit on it during this match, which I probably will. If it does, suck me, it's my stream. And Andre the Giant and his son, Andrew Everett, big hog, 2 7'4" burly motherfuckers, throwing some bombs at each other. Andre choking his son like Homer Simpson before a corn dog knocks him down into the corner, and a corn dog to the front. A big gut kick. Andrew Everett cannot keep up with his father. A knee drop to the back of the afro, probably doing a lot to protect the head of the French giant. Andre, the big man, getting snapmared by his little boy. You have to think he let him get away with that, and what the fuck? Andrew Everett pulling it back, defying the law. Holy shit. Andre the Giant murders his son without remorse in the first round. Wow. I have to relight my joint. That was intense. I didn't even hit on it. Motherfuck. What was the point of any of this? Here's my lighter. Now, Larry Winters gonna take on the Murder Hawk and Lance Archer. The only reason this match is happening is because they were right next to each other, and I thought it was funny. I thought it'd be funny to have Lance Archer fight Larry Winters. Fucking sue me. Fucking perennial ECW jobber. Guy who fucking... I've tried to go find all of those supposedly great old... Because I only know Larry Winters from fucking ECW. And I did some research into the feller, you know, and I was like, oh, supposedly he's had some pretty fucking tight matches. I can't find the motherfuckers. Where are they? I mean, I haven't looked on XWT. I should probably look there. But he's getting a chance to really make a name for himself. And if he wins the Brawl for All, he will officially become an ECW legend and not just an ECW footnote. And that's what he's trying to do here against new AEW signee, the Murder Hawk. trying to make a name for himself, trying to become more than a footnote in wrestling history. But holy shit, Lance Archer's moveset tight in this game. He's got those Ishi elbows, and he's rolling him up. Larry Winters doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Hitting the roll-ups, working over the shoulder, punching the titty, gut kick. Winters doesn't seem to be having a strategy here. He's just going for it, kicking and punching and scrapping, and a short headbutt gouging the eyes of Archer. And Archer's getting overwhelmed here, but a crucifix powerbomb swings the fight back into his favor. And round one ends in grisly fashion as these two really just try to beat the absolute shit out of each other for my entertainment. Beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. As Winters blocks in an ankle lock, a slap to the face, and Archer is doing some taunts, getting his meter up, you know, doing the do, as you do. Lots of winners, elbows from Winters. Lots of winners. No, too few winners, actually. I live in, I'm not going to tell you where I live, but, we don't get enough winners out here, bud. Fucking, can I have some more of those? We used to get them. Used to have winner all the time. A knee drop, another knee drop. Lance Archer, though, taunting again, the fact that he, frankly, the fact that he's not been able, to get anything going against Winter. Oh, okay, that was weird. I thought it was over. But no, they just... Oh, and a Judas effect from Lance Archer. Puts Larry Winters away. Minus 1 star. Minus 1 star. How can anybody be rooting for Lance Archer after that? How can anyone? Terrible display. Terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, as Lance Archer prepares for his next bout, his opponents, or the men who could become his opponent, who will become his opponent, they're gonna fight now. Fuck that all up. Dr. Death and Doink the Clown, everybody. Oh shit, I remembered why I wanted them to fight, because Dr. Death actually lost in the Brawl for All. So like, let's make him fight the clown. As a bit of a punishment. I guess that was mean. Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Doink the Clown. That's tight as fuck. This should rule. Sorry, I had to mute myself to get a relight on this joint that went out during that Andre Everett match, because that shit was nuts. Doink the Clown, raking at the eyes of Dr. Death. Landing a neck breaker. Steve Williams, he got to do a lot tonight. You know, he really has to redeem himself. I think, I put him in here to redeem himself. I hope he does it. Doink the Clown, being a motherfucker. Okay, the joint while streaming was a lot more distracting, a lot less fun than I thought it would be. We're just going to stick to bowls. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the action. I barely paid attention to this match. But, you know, hopefully Steve Williams beats Doink the Clown, I guess. Unless Doink the Clown's been like straight kicking ass. I hope he wins. I hope whoever you want to win, I want to win. That's how I'm on. All right, Steve Williams with the running power slam, as he should, getting the win. The way cooler person to do the running power slam as a finish. Dr. Death, Steve Williams, way cooler than Braun. Just stop being poor Strowman. Who was not invited to the Brawl for All. The Chosen One, Barry Horowitz, taking on Chino Hernandez. His trunk's full of hog, his belly's full of coke, he's ready to fucking fight, but the Chosen One. The Chosen One. You're gonna have something to say about that. Solid back and forth thus far. Slight advantage seeming to go to Gino Hernandez over Barry Horowitz here. But the Chosen One, he's very tenacious, he's very scrappy, he gets countered a lot, but he's always got something up his sleeve. Especially against Gino Hernandez, who's just probably fucked right now. Right? Nice motherfucker. Gino Hernandez loved his cocaine, everyone, but I'm not knocking the feller. The man was a fine wrestler, fine professional athlete when the time called for it. Not as fine as the Chosen One, Barry Horowitz, who lands the pile driver and capitalizes with an ankle lock, trying to submit Gino Hernandez. Another headlock, Gino. Saying, slow it down, brother. Don't you know how we work in Texas? We're trying to get heat. Alright, why are you busting out pile drivers in round one? Gino Hernandez, trying to teach young jobber, Barry Windham. Fuck, did I say Barry Windham? The Chosen One, Shawn Michaels, delivering a body slam and a fisherman suplex. Gino Hernandez. Completely whiffing the low drop kick. The Chosen One is perturbed. And yet another headlock from Gino. If he hits any more of those, he's just gonna squeeze the Chosen One's head right off of his body. Seems like that's currently the strategy to tighten the bicep and the forearm around the head and possibly extrude the brain from the orifices like toothpaste. Could work. He goes for it again there, but the Chosen One, Barry Horowitz, fights him off. Looking worse for wear after this series of headlocks, which really weaken him, going down to the elbow, to the axe handle, and the drop kick. What the fuck just happened? And Gino Hernandez has OD'd after winning. What a tragic... What the fuck? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Gino Hernandez spent after the war against Barry Horowitz. And now another war is about to go down as Fritz von Erich is going to take on Yoshihiro Takayama. This should be intense. This should get ugly. This should be a fight. I mean, I guess it will be a fight, but this should be a fight. Look at the black trunks letting you know everybody in this match means business. Except for Boo. Look at how cute. Look at how cute that fucking wrestler is just wobbling around. Takayama laying it in. Elbow. And getting his fucking arms fucked on by Fritz. What the fuck was that, Mr. Von Erich? Mr. Von Erich, a man who fears nothing. A man capable of shooting his own sons. I mean, something. I love Von Erich. Heel hook from Takayama, I think. Some double elbows. Jerking off the arm of Takayama. Humiliating maneuver. Yoshihiro should be looking to get back into this after that, but that was a tight headlock animation. Fire Pro, such a cool looking game. Always making me happy with the way things are just animated. It appears someone in my house is playing weird alien music. I can't tell if they're trying to get my attention. Oh, fuck. It's probably picking up on the stream, the opera music, but whatever. What a fight thus far. And you gotta think that the chest hair of Fritz von Erich is gonna come into play here. You know, most fighters, most wrestlers tend to be clean shaven, very slick. They can maneuver around. Fritz von Erich, very hairy man. You know, lots of traction. What's this gonna mean? I don't know. A pile driver and once again jerking off the forearm of Yoshihiro Takayama. Unacceptable behavior here in the Dodecagon. Boo smirking as Yakayama locks in. I said Yakayama, but I meant Takayama. I know his fucking name, bud. And the chop to the head. And Takayama with a big leg drop. And Fritz with that cool-ass headlock. Again, looking strong as fuck before getting absolutely unfucking necessary kick to the back before the exchange. And Takayama, do not get in a punch exchange with Takayama. You know what this man can do. Man, I don't like thinking about what happened to Takayama. That shit made me sad. That's not cool. Oh, but delivering the knees to Fritz von Erich, and he has won. That was tight. I like that. That's pretty cool. Takayama's gonna have some fun fights, I'm predicting. But moving on, in this first round here, Ultimo Warrior versus Ultimate Dragon. Get hype. Sorry, I was packing a bowl there and got distracted. That's gonna happen from time to time. But Ultimate Warrior here, Ultimate Dragon, going at it. Drop toe hold from the Dragon. I once got in an argument with somebody who swore up and down that Ultimo Dragon was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in a mask, and they would not be convinced otherwise. It was a genuinely intense argument. They were getting really mad that I kept saying that no, Ultimo Dragon is not Ricky Steamboat. They were like, no, he is. And I was like, he's really not. And they were like, no, he is. And it never ended. Yeah, needless to say, they were very embarrassed when they went to look it up and found out that those are two different guys. That's not the same dude at all. Crazy shit. But the Warrior, looking to fare better than some of his contemporaries, like Hollywood Hogan. Some of these older wrestlers tonight, really, you know, just kind of getting their asses kicked. And Warrior is gonna want to channel the power of the Ultimate Warrior and defeat Ultimate Dragon here, because he's giving him a fight. He's giving him a real. One of the best matches I've ever had in this game was Ultimate Warrior and Sabu, and I just feel like saying that. They had a barbed wire death match, and it was pretty much tight as fuck. It was like one of the first matches I ever simmed too, and I was so happy with it. I think this is the first time I've ever used this Ultimate Dragon, but he is really giving it the Ultimate Warrior right now. Holy shit. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm at a loss for words. That was tight. Who the fuck would have thunk? Ultimo Warrior hitting the fucking sliced bread. Number 2. Is sliced bread number 2 the one in the corner? Was that an was that an Osaka cutter? What the fuck was that move? Shiranui. That's what it was. That's the word. I forget things. When I'm sober, I'm like Excalibur, man. But, man, I can't remember shit anymore. Oh, shit, an Ultimate Dragon goes down. Very easily. Fucking Ultimate Warrior's legs. So tan and jacked. They look like, Freddy Krueger legs. Don't they? I think so. We're going to take another very short break here for getting on with what I believe is our last first round matchup? Possibly? No. Oh, shit. I forgot about this one. Ooh, I shouldn't even have to say anything. If you know, you know. We'll be right back. And we're back. And let's watch some dark web shit. You want ultra violence? You want bloodshed? You want probably a fork in the dodecagon? A headbutt from Necro Butcher, setting the tone immediately. And the Mongolian chop from Haku before getting locked in the camel clutch. And Necro Duster, I guess is what I was going to call him. Necro Butcher, rather. Nowadays, looking like a cigarette. But this is Firethrow, baby. And he's taking it to Haku in the Brawl for all right now. Couldn't be more excited about it. He looks like absolute shit next to Haku, who looks fucking just jacked, juicy, and primal, and ready to fuck shit up. And he's choking Necro Butcher to death. Yes! The sickle, stabbing Haku in the face before applying the figure for a leg lock. Oh shit, a running bulldog. I thought Haku was gonna go for a back suplex. That was tight as shit. And he drops the Necro Butcher with those pointy old hippie knees. Oh, and a terrible gutbuster before getting choked to absolute death. Haku's a fucking animal. He's about to knock the shit out of Necro too for that bow. And these two just swinging wildly at each other. Just going the fuck off. Come on, I want to see some blood. I want to see some real violent shit. These are two violent motherfuckers with real violent ass tendencies, and that was a stiff headbutt. Holy shit, belly to belly. Shoe play. And more choking. Lots of just choking, just stabbing, punching. This match is tight. And a fucking sit-down powerbomb from Haku, one of the meanest motherfuckers on the planet, and a rolling power slam! Necro Butcher rolling up Haku because he is stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Because he is a fool. More choking. This could be it. Change here, and Necro gets the better of it. Holy, oh man. I Another running bulldog. This is intense. Looks like we might get to round 3. And Necro! Another motherfucker to win with a DDT. Holy shit. Have we made it to round 3 yet? I don't actually know. Oh yeah, Big Boss Man's gonna try to arrest New Jack. Let's watch. If Big Boss Man wins, New Jack goes to jail. New Jack committing a number of possible crimes throughout his wrestling career. Will he finally see justice? The Boss Man is going to say yes. But Jack is a tough motherfucker. Man, Boss Man ruled so fucking hard. And I'm also a bit of a New Jack apologist. I fuck with New Jack. Okay, let's be real. Think of your favorite wrestler. Just imagine your favorite wrestler ever on the planet, okay? You thinking about him? Now you hear tomorrow they're fighting New Jack. Are you not hyped? Are you not excited for whoever that is fighting New Jack? You're like, what the fuck's gonna happen? They're fighting New Jack. That's pro wrestling, baby. That's tight as fuck. New Jack, if I was booking, New Jack would be one of my boys. For sure, I'd let him jump off of shit. I'd let him stab a couple dudes. I don't give a fuck. And, Boss Man, though, au contraire, gives many fucks as he slams New Jack into the mat. But clawing at the eyes of the Boss Man is New Jack putting up a fight here. An exchange, and Boss Man gets the better of it before the round ends. Getting worked over up against the cage here. And getting his balls stepped on by the shoes. The punches and stomps, this thing's turning ugly. And attacking the balls and asshole of the Boss Man is New Jack. Another Russian leg sweep. And Boss Man going for that enziguri. And a fucking lariat. And a fucking lariat. Oh, okay. My thing gave me a warning about the broadcast, but I guess the broadcast is still going on. Made me miss calling the finish. You fucks. But the broadcast is still going. That's good. We're going to move on. Said that my internet quality wasn't sufficient enough, so this shit's getting choppy or laggy or some bullshit. I apologize, but before the last match, fight rather, of the last round, let's start back at the top. We had Warbeard Hansen defeat Hollywood Hogan. LA Park defeat Smiley Kylie Ray. We had Kane defeat Kawada. We had Brian Knobbs beat Ricochet. We had Big Van Vader take on... Oh, yeah. Wait, have I just been saying the matches, or have I been saying who won? Kane? Look, Kane beat Kawada. Ricochet beat Knobbs. Lawrence Taylor beat Vader. Jesus conquered Schlack. Roman Reigns is The Rock's new dad. Andre the Giant killed his son. Lance Archer struggled to defeat Larry Winters. Dr. Death fought a clown. And Gino Hernandez OD'd upon defeating the Chosen One. Takayama took it to Fritz Von Erich, the Ultimate Warrior, won. And also hit a fucking Shiranui. What the fuck? Necro Butcher took down Haku. Big Boss Man took New Jack to jail. And now I know that Road Warrior Hawk is considered to be one of the toughest men to ever step foot in the ring. But Sheamus has concussed everyone on the roster twice. He is not to be trifled with. This is going to be stiff. This is going to be ugly. Hawk is stepping foot with the man who Brian Alvarez probably called the most dangerous man in wrestling, okay? It ain't Ken Shamrock. It ain't fucking nobody. It's Sheamus. It's Sheamus from the WWE. Monday Night Raw's Sheamus, one of the stiffest wrestlers to ever compete. Probably gonna just stretch the fucking pound the grits out of Hawk, who's probably just gonna get overrun. And Sheamus, probably concussing Hawk with that power slam. Sheamus's moveset, everything is somehow just building toward that concussion. If he's working your arm, he's actually applying a hold to a nerve that is just softening up your brain to be concussed. And that's how Sheamus operates. His win condition is concussion. He's going to be trying to take the head off of Hawk tonight. Oh, and just a fucking charge from Road Warrior Hawk. That was tight as fuck. That's such a cool animation. And Sheamus is slowing it down and bringing it to the big man. And Hawk bringing it right back with that lariat. That was tight. Exchange here. Hawk's probably gonna fucking... Oh, never mind. Sheamus proving that he is the most dangerous man in wrestling by bringing it to Hawk in the Brawl for All. Sheamus coming for heads. Man, shame we couldn't get Sheamus versus Schlack in the Mohawk versus Mohawk match. But, it's... Oh, shit. You know, if you combined their hairstyles, you'd have, like, a whole full new haircut. Hawk and Sheamus. You know, if you just put all of Sheamus's hair in the spot where Hawk doesn't have hair, you'd have way more hair. It all connects, I think. It's the perfect look. You just have a head of hair. You look like John Travolta from that Fred Durst movie, though. Like the right above your ears with the face. And a high cross powerbomb from the dangerous man. But he loses to Hawk. And it's almost like, yeah, there's no way Sheamus could have possibly competed with him. That was a foregone conclusion. That was just having some fun at the expense of the guy Dave Meltzer hangs out with. Can't remember his name right now. Oh shit, yeah, there's a whole second round. Okay, so Hanson is gonna take on LA Park. Kane is gonna battle Ricochet. Lawrence Taylor versus Jesus of Nazareth. Roman Reigns versus Andre the Giant, the big dog, the big hog. What a clash that'll be. Lance Archer taking on Dr. Death, which sounds like it'd be tight if Lance Archer hadn't struggled to beat Larry Winters and Dr. Death hadn't struggled to beat a clown. So that's my fault for not making this match as cool as it could have been. Gino Hernandez, if he wakes up, will be battling Yoshihiro Takayama. The Ultimate Warrior will take on Necro Butcher. And Big Boss Man take on Road Warrior Hawk. Pretty good shit. I'm satisfied with most of that. I feel like a lot of these are the results I would have wanted. Let's see. Okay, let's go down the list. Let's see. Hogan. I would have wanted to see Hogan win. Obviously, I wasn't rooting for Ricochet until he started doing cool shit. Obviously, would have wanted the homie Vader. I'm not even going to comment on this one. Jesus. Look, like, the chaotic part of me actually wanted Schlack to go on. But Jesus needed the win, right? It was supposed to happen. No, Rocky Johnson was cool. I really wish he went farther, actually. Andre's tight. Archer's tight. Steve is tight. Gino's tight. Takayama and Fritz, I could have went either way. Which is, like, weird, because Takayama's one of my favorite wrestlers, but, like, Fritz in-game is really cool. Like, I've simmed a lot of matches with him. This could have gone either way. Probably wanted Haku. Probably wanted... Oh, don't make me choose between Boss Man and New Jack. Like, Boss Man's a better wrestler, but it's fucking New Jack in the Brawl for All. New Jack versus Hawk would have been something. I don't know if it would have been good, but it would have been something. I'm gonna take another talk for the second round. We'll be right back. Alright, let's get it. Hanson versus LA Park. Man. Oh man, I was gonna talk about so much shit on the screen. I can't remember. Oh yeah, work, man. I worked at a long-term stay residential care facility. And what that basically means is that I worked at a place that looks after and houses and feeds and cares for individuals. The gambit, it ran all the way from, you know, homeless people who just needed a place to live, all the way to people who are, you know, deeply mentally challenged and require, you know, lots of help to live. So we had, you know, nurses, we had nurse aides and med techs. Obviously, I wasn't doing any of that. I am certainly not qualified. I'm not qualified to talk to fucking like your average functioning person, let alone somebody who, you know, is in an assisted living situation. A lot of these people had, you know, speech impediments and stuff, and you know, it was a challenge to understand them, which is always really sad because it's like you want to be able to understand and help that person. But anyway, I worked there for like, what was it, fucking not as long as I should have. I wanted it to be a really long-term gig, but as it turned out, just wasn't going to be that way. But it like holy shit, Hanson doing the cartwheels has murdered LA Park. Tragic. No more La Parkas. Oh, that was dark. I should have said that. Anyway, fucking. Yeah, it was a crazy job. And I got to meet quite a few interesting motherfuckers. In the last video I posted, I think I at one point called my sister Carl, which may seem strange out of context, but Carl was a resident, and he actually lived on the wing that I worked on, the men's wing. And Carl has been living at this place for a long time, and he's got a funny voice. He's schizophrenic. That's why Carl's there. He's been there since I think the early 2000s, and he talks to himself a lot. He wasn't handling this coronavirus thing very well the other day. I heard him. He was getting mad at himself because he had forgotten if he had washed his hands. So he asked himself if he had washed his hands. And then he was like, I don't know. And then he was like, well, we're going to lunch. And then he just screams, well, shit on a fucking shingle. I mean, these people, you know, they weren't all there. And it was a challenging job, but it was really fun and rewarding. And I wound up leaving, not because of any of the residents or because of challenges with the work, but because of the employer. And, you know, the bosses, I guess, that's the word I should be using. The chokeslam from Kane defeats Ricochet. 459 in round 1. Fuck yeah. Go Kane. Kane in the Brawl for all. That should have been real. But, Yeah, it was a trip, and I've got like a billion stories, and I've been so busy, and I haven't had time to talk to anybody about them. So I was like, oh, I should probably stream and tell some of those. But then it's just like, man, how are you gonna be telling a story about Carl when Lawrence Taylor is fighting Jesus of Nazareth? You just can't do it. The Brawl for All has outweighed all in terms of importance on this stream, as I just want to see Lawrence Taylor fight Jesus Christ in the Dodecagon. And Jesus really laying it in. Running bulldog from Lawrence Taylor. Jesus, after defeating Slack, you gotta wonder, where's his head at? Lawrence Taylor seems like... Actually, I don't know anything about Lawrence Taylor, so I probably shouldn't say that he's like a fine, upstanding guy just in case he wound up doing something bad, or saying something bad or something, but, you know, Lawrence Taylor probably is not a Nazi. That I can say, and feel comfortable with that statement. Lawrence Taylor, probably not a Nazi. So, Jesus has to be a little less intense now, has to be a little less focused. He's not dealing with somebody as evil as Slack. You know, he's not dealing with literal crackhead Nazis. He's dealing with football players who beat up Vader and Bam Bam. And Jesus, apparently. Lawrence Taylor, looking very formidable. Ow, what is Jesus' moveset? Is it just Kota Ibushi here? No, he did something weird earlier that I don't think Kota Ibushi would have done.
I hope you're ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hopes Lawrence Taylor is ready to receive him. Comic boy. Yay, after the fucking... Double on German. Holy shit. Unchecked German. That was... We did it. Good job, Jesus. If Jesus Christ wins the Brawl for All, I might be upset. Because I wanted a wrestler to win. But I just, couldn't pass up having Jesus fight Slack. And now... Is Jesus gonna fight Kane? No. No, Kane's fighting Hansen. Okay. That means Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Jesus is either fighting Roman Reigns or Andre the Giant. What a situation we have here. The big dog. The Giant. Roman Reigns looking much bigger than Andre. Roman Reigns looking fucking huge. Roman Reigns looking like an absolute brick shithouse here as he gets choked by the big man. These two just feeling each other out. Just feeling each other's large masculine bodies here in the Dodecagon. As Roman Reigns with ease lifts Andre up for a suplex. Andre has to be concerned here, dealing with the father of one of the most paid men in Hollywood, if not the most paid men in Hollywood. The man who's too fast, the man who's too furious, Dwayne the Pebble. Roman Reigns giving birth to Dwayne the Rock Johnson. But Andre the Giant does not care as he just chokes the absolute shit out of him. All Roman Reigns power stored in the Samoan tattoos, stored in the man bun, stored in the necklace thing. Roman Reigns is feeling his heritage tonight as he plants his delicious feet into the mouth of Andre the Giant. These two slowing it down. Roman Reigns, we know that he can put people away with that fucking elbow thing that every person does in this game. Roman Reigns, stronger than the average Fire Pro wrestler. Roman Reigns, the big dog, has not cocked his fist once yet. Has not even broken a sweat. We've not seen 10% of the power of Roman. Not until he cocks the fist. And And a power bomb plants Andre onto the mat, who has to be coming up with a new strategy here if he's not just going to get bowled over in the yard of the big dog. Wow, Roman Reigns is beating the shit out of him. Roman Reigns, invincible to all headbutts. They do nothing but a bear hug. Oh, no. Nope, that'll do. That, just hug him to death. That, nice. Why didn't you do that before? That worked. Roman Reigns has died. The Rock, left without any parents. What a fight. I don't know why I keep implying that, like, people who lose, like, die. These are actual fights to the death. Shit, is Lance Archer fighting Dino Hernandez? No, he's fighting Steve Williams. He might fight Dino Hernandez later. I think. Yeah. Probably. All red everything here between these two mean big motherfuckers. Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Lance. Everybody dies. Harper, Archer, ooh wow, elbows, and a fucking press slam. Steve Williams growing 2 inches in his trunks after that move. Doing it again. What's this man gonna do with a tenor? Knee to the gut from Archer, who's really wanting to prove that he's not a little bitch after getting his ass beat by Larry Winters. And what better way to do it than by defeating Steve Williams, the man who was supposed to win the first Brawl for All. Allegedly. That's what the internet keeps telling me. This thing is just getting mean. And the fucking powerbomb. Clubbing blows from Steve Williams. Wow, Archer is going ham, but his big moves just don't seem to actually hurt. And Steve Williams now possesses 12 inches of fury. Stop it, Steve. You're showing off at this point, boy. And just confirming my suspicions that Fire Pro Lance Archer, big fat pussy, who can't fight for shit. Steve Williams moves on. Oh fuck, it's Hernandez and Takayama. Let's see if Hernandez can make it to the Dodecagon. Holy shit, does damage carry over in tournament? I don't know. If it does, Hernandez is just dead. Nope, he's up, he's moving. I don't know what condition he's gonna be in, but he is fighting Takayama right now. Black trunks, black trunks. All these Takayama fights looking legit. Hernandez, so far, so stable against Takayama. Another headlock. His strategy has not changed much, it appears. But neither is Takayama's just kicking the absolute fuck out of the back of Hernandez, who applies yet another side headlock. Arm drag from Hernandez. Got to be setting up for yet another headlock here, you know? He's got to be thinking about it. Half grab from Takayama. Knee drop from Hernandez for going the usual maneuver of headlock. Back and forth action here, yet another half crab. This thing's been pretty technical. Russian leg sweep from Tino Hernandez. And another one, gotta be softening him up for his headlock. Holy fuck, that was beautiful. And another match ending at 4:59 in round 1. Takayama putting away Tino Hernandez. Is Takayama just gonna tear through this fucking tournament or what? Oh man, who could possibly win this thing? I'm so unbelievably excited to find out who could. We've got some fucking monsters. Takayama's gonna fight Steve Williams in the next round. That's gonna be crazy. Oh my god. Ultimo Warrior. Necro Duster. Now this fucking Ultimo Warrior has the best goddamn matches with deathmatch people in this game. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I've pretty much turned Ultimate Warrior into a deathmatch wrestler because that's just who he wrestles best with. So I'm hoping this fight with the Necro Butcher proves to be an entertaining one. To confirm my Ultimate Warrior is a secret deathmatch wrestler theory. So far, so physical between these two most dangerous men. That fan in the green shorts with the fucking gold necklace, kind of looking like Arn Anderson. Ultimo Warrior hitting the rebound lariat. Back and forth, punches, trading. Necro is now cutting the face paint off, and we finally get some blood in the Brawl for All. Holy shit. Ultimate Warrior bleeding all over the goddamn place. Necro Butcher bringing a whole different style to the Brawl for All. Preliminary match with Jun Kasai to determine which of the two deathmatch dudes would get in. Bled all over the place for that. We prepared to bleed all over the place for this. The Ultimate Warrior. Oh, looks like they cleaned him up. Unfortunately, I hope Necro Butcher stabs him again. I'm here for bloodshed. This is being streamed onto the dark web. So, you know what they pay to see. Fucking blood, bud. And an uppercut. And he stomps on the dead body of the Necro Butcher. I fucking love Ultimate Warrior in this game. Nice. That was beautiful. I loved that. That was everything I wanted it to be. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow, these rounds go by so fast. It's already time for Boss Man and Hawk, whose name backwards is Qua. Ah, I should have fucking hooted. Oh well, I'll hoop before the next round. Whatever. It's fine. Both of these men looking serious as fuck. Adopting a similar foot stance. How you know these are two real legit tough men, motherfuckers. Probably have never ever played video games. Ever. So strong. So beefy. So good. Hawk and the Big Boss Man. We're gonna go to battle here tonight for my entertainment and the entertainment of this fat dude in the crowd who looks like Arn Anderson. Come on, you see him pumping his fists? Surely I'm not the only person who sees that guy. He's the one sitting next to fucking Eric from Internet Commentating. Oh, speaking of Eric, Eric from the Viking Raiders losing a preliminary barbed wire death match to determine who was going to get in. to the Brawl for All, losing to his friend Hanson, who's still in the tournament, doing cartwheels all over fools. And that pile driver is nice as fuck. Pile driver at a Boston Crab. Hawk is the man. Oh, and these two evenly matched in strength. And a torture rack backbreaker thingy. That wasn't a torture rack, that was a backbreaker, right? Whatever you call it. It's a mean move. It's a mean pro wrestle. And the Dodecagon. Not wrestling, this is fighting wrestling. It's different. And the headbutts from Hawk. Bring down the boss, man. The charge, I fucking love that move. Hawk is the shit. So is Boss Man, who right now really needs to try to mount a comeback, and he does it with those funky punches. And Hawk just killing him with headbutts. And the reverse vertical suplex is enough to take the Boss Man out of the fight. You know what they say about cops. They can't fight. They lose to Hawk. They couldn't beat Road Warrior Hawk in a fight. That's what I've said about every cop I've ever met. You could not beat Road Warrior Hawk in the Brawl for All tournament. Now before I take a break here, we're going to go over this round. We have Hanson taking on Kane in a chokeslam match. We've got Jesus of Nazareth, possibly the only man in the tournament I think could potentially beat Andre the Giant. We have Dr. Death, Steve Williams taking on Yoshihiro Takayama. Lots of tough shit gonna go down here between these two mean motherfuckers. And Ultimate Warrior versus Road Warrior Hawk. That's exciting. That's interesting stuff. Our quarterfinal round coming up here in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Please. And we're back. And Hanson, who still has a helmet, taking on Kane, who has a mask, which offers a lot less protection than a fucking helmet. I forgot in the last round to even mention Hanson's helmet. How could he cheat like this? Smart man coming in with a helmet. Technically, I guess not against whatever rules. See? BBPs just don't even affect him. Oh, stereo. Big boost from the big. Oh, nice. And Hanson, pretty sleepy. It looks like. Taking a little time on the mat every time he goes down there. Sleepy boy. Oh, there he's coming back now. Sidewalk slam. You guys have like the same moveset. Shading, punching, and chop. And Kane goes down. Kane wearing 2 gloves. I think only wear 1 glove. Kane always wear 2 gloves. I don't know. The running power slam, a move that has put quite a few people away so far in the Brawl for All. And Hanson delivering the first choke slam. Kane, however, has the choke slam also. It's probably his finisher in the game, meaning if Kane hits his choke slam, it'll probably be over. What were those chops from Hanson? That was incredible. And Kane with the 2-handed choke bomb. Taking out Hanson. Fuck yeah, go Kane. That was tighter than a motherfucker. And up next, Jesus of Nazareth versus Andre the Giant. What a fucking fight. I'm beyond excited for this one. They even have dueling colors. Blue and black of Andre, the white and red of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and homeboy. And Andre with a big fucking slam early, taking it to Jesus. But the comic boye from Christ himself. You know, those knees, those volleys of punches from Jesus have proven lethal, but Andre the Giant, a force of nature, defies God in every possible way. Perhaps Jesus was sent here to defeat Andre. Perhaps it wasn't Shrek. Perhaps that was just kind of a fortunate coincidence. Perhaps Jesus' real mission in the Brawl for All was to stop Andre the Giant from existing. And a fucking ricochet move from Jesus. I expected more from Christ than to do ricochet stuff, TJP stuff. People who do that move aren't cool, Jesus. Get cooler moves. Get Jesus moves. He's gonna need some Jesus moves here if he plans on beating Andre the Giant, who has been dominating Christ over the last few moments of this bout. Christ coming back with fast hands, but they mean nothing when you're fighting Andre the Giant, whose terrible deformed body is probably made of stone, and the weight of the world sins from Jesus Christ. But Andre the Giant doesn't give a fuck. And Jesus beat Andre the Giant with a ricochet move. Shit. Jesus winning with the what's King the KO. Now Steve Williams is gonna fight Yoshihiro Takayama. Oh shit, does that mean we get Kane versus Jesus? The devil's favorite demon versus the Son of God. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is what we're here to see. Takayama and Steve Williams. A Dr. Death against, I mean, fucking Takayama. Come the fuck on. The black trunks against the red trunks. The black hair against the blonde hair. Steve Williams already coming in with these press slams. 2 in a row on the Takayama. Takayama already at it with those half crabs. We've seen what both of these guys can do. We've seen each man's wheelhouse. We know what they're going to be going for here. Steve Williams with a vertical suplex and a backbreaker. Swatting at the knee. Another fucking... just these unnecessary kicks from Takayama. So vicious. Steve Williams learning a little from Gino Hernandez there. Applying a headlock. The running charge here. I swear I said I like that move and more people are doing it. So I appreciate it. And the round ends in the slugfest. Holy shit, this is cool. And Steve Williams, what a fucking lad. And the knees of Takayama, that could be it. And it is Takayama. Move on. What a fucking tourney this has been. Fuck you, that was better than 84. Oh, it's gonna say KO. It's not gonna say the name of the move, so I shouldn't have been trying. I thought when Jesus won, it was saying that the name of his move was KO, so I was trying to, like abbreviate, like give it a cool, you know, fucking name. But they're just saying that Jesus Christ won by way of KO, so that was... I probably should have smoked him in this. Oh well, Ultimate Warrior versus the Road Warrior. Hawk. Road Warrior Hawk, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be fucking nasty. Fucking gonna see some meat slapped in this one. Gonna see some bombs land. Gonna see some shoulder claw. Shoulder claw. Gonna see some shoulder claw. And some hug. Lots of real strong moves here. And Hawk saying, your face paint looks shittier than mine, and I'm gonna tear it off with my fingers. He does it again. Does not like how colorful Ultimate Warrior is here tonight. So your paint looks like shit, bub. These guys are going the fuck at it. Leg drop from Hawk. Oh, and an exchange of punches to end the round. The headbutts from Hawk and the knee drop. He's getting fucking fired up here. And the Manhattan drop into the Boston Crab. Classic combination of maneuvers. Holy shit, Hawk fucking no-sold it and did a Shibata headbutt. This match rules, this match rules, this match rules, this match rules, this match rules. Ripping the face paint, trying to kick at Ultimate Warrior, who won't stop coming. He's gonna get him. Rip the face paint again. Fucking Takayama knees. He's fucking firing up. The atomic drop. And Hawk's asshole has been destroyed. What a fucking fight. Hats off to those two men. Road Warrior Hawk, what a run. What a run. Can we just appreciate that Road Warrior Hawk run? Oh shit. You know what that means. Time for the semifinals. As the devil's favorite demon does battle with the Son of God inside the Dodecagon. A bout of truly biblical proportions here. Jesus. The dragon screw. But Kane with the press slam onto Christ in the early going. Just really trying to impose his will there. Just, you know, really lift Christ over his head and slam him on the mat. Kane with the drop kicks that have been helping him along in these matches, in these fights. When the big man leaves his feet, shit hurts more. Shit gets crazy. And Jesus knows this. He's working on the delicious feet of Kane with those leg whips. Kane thought he was burned alive in a fire as a boy because he's a dummy. Those are just mental scars. He's fine. Look at him. He's jacked and juicy. A very formidable opponent for Christ for sure. Possibly has a really good chance of winning the Brawl for All here and going for the run and power slam. You know he was trying to put Jesus down for good there. And I smell the start of a real intense rivalry here, beginning to brew between Jesus as he delivers the fucking flurry of punches to Kane and misses the enziguri. Jesus, what you doing? The two-handed choke bomb, the one that won Kane the match in the last round, and Jesus no-sells it like a fucking Chad. Wow. Kane getting reversed, getting dunked on with the fucking backstabber, but another choke bomb. And Jesus has been defeated, and Kane moves on to the finals. Fuck yeah. Love me some Kane. Oh shit. I think I know what's next, and I didn't think about it until just now. Oh yes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Takayama versus... Come on, do it. Come on, do the thing. The Ultimate Warrior. And these two going at it. Warrior with the shoulder breaker and the chin lock. Lifting Takayama high over his head, but Takayama firing back. Flurry of elbows. Massive power slam. Stretching the knee, the joints of the Ultimate Warrior, who just chokes the shit out of him again. Warrior's fed up at this point. He's just trying to win this fight. He wants to take on Kane. He sees the Brawl for All trophy at the end of this long road, and he wants to paint it all sorts of pretty colors. But Takayama, not a man to be fucked with. Certainly a lot less flashy than the Warrior. Certainly hits a lot harder than the Warrior does. But Warrior's juicy, man. Warrior's jacked. Warrior's been tearing this tournament up. Look at him. And a fucking nasty suplex. And armbar. Takayama really trying to put Ultimate Warrior away as well. The stakes are high. You can feel it in your gut. Or I can, anyway, because it's my fucking tournament. And a fucking overhead slam on the Takayama. Who doesn't give a fuck and fires back with a power slam and follows up with a sequel and the heel hook. Probably an Achilles lock, but I like heel hook better. I know the heel hook is where you actually like do the thing, but this sounds cooler than Achilles lock and it's faster, so it's a fucking heel hook, okay? Oh, and the knees from Takayama. And Warrior. And Warrior. That was the most Ultimate Warrior thing I've ever seen. And the stage is set for the final fight of the Brawl for All tournament. Okay, hold on, I gotta take a hoot. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere. Are you fucking ready? Are you ready to make history? Who is going to be the first ever Fire Pro Wrestling Coronavirus Quarantine Brawl for All champion? Kane or the Ultimate Warrior? Elbows back and forth between these two behemoths. And Boo is bouncing in the corner, baby. Look at that. Ghostly body. Shivering with excitement. Arn Anderson's going nuts. Eric from Internet Common Etiquette's going nuts. I'm going nuts. You can feel it here in the dodecagon. These two going at it as Kane is a stalling vertical suplex onto the Warrior. But you know, he probably didn't feel that. Kane, however, proving that he can defeat celestial bodies, that he is capable of destroying deities. Kane does not fear the Ultimate Warrior, but you know that the Ultimate Warrior cares not for a big motherfucker in a mask. Ultimate Warrior is jacked, but so is Kane. Two strong motherfuckers, and Kane hitting the goddamn drop kick. Ah, I'm so fucking ready. Ready like Nick Rogers, baby. These two slugging it out. Kane with a massive chop, but Ultimate Warrior ducks the clothesline, elbows Kane in the back of the fucking head, and Kane with another stalling suplex, and the round is over. Ultimate Warrior's gotta come back stronger than that, and he does with an arm drag, a stomp, and an overhead punch. Lariat turns Kane inside out. Fuck, Ultimate Warrior is going the fuck off. But the choke bomb! Ultimate Warrior! Kane is going the fuck off! Warrior's no selling all of it. Warrior with the breath slam! He's firing up! Kane hits the DDT. Warrior doesn't give a fuck. And the choke slam! Are you fucking serious? Kane! Holy shit! Dangerous K! Ultimate Warrior is fucking dead! For the third time in history! And I got the 50 appearances trophy! Good for me! And the Brawl for All champion, there it is. Well, that was a blast. I hope everyone enjoyed the Brawl for All. Signing off from Clusterfuck Wrestling, this is Billy Hentai. Fuck yeah. Thank you for